that too bright? Can you see my comics?
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. I like that.
Okay.
I like that wall. Let me see. Since we're beginners to this, I've done pre-recordings. I've not gone live before, so we're just shooting from the hip today.
Okay.
What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we're live, baby.
What's the worst thing?
YouTube's live. All right, we're live. Who knows? Nobody's watching this. All right.
Okay.
Nobody's watching this. This is just a conversation between good old pals.
Okay.
All right, boss. Well, I guess give yourself a good little introduction there for people that don't know you and the people that won't ever watch this shit.
Yeah, I'm Aaron. I like to read comics and play video games. I try to set up my background so you can see some of my hobbies.
Okay.
That's
I
it.
like the singles. I like the singles you got up there. Your amazing arachnid for no particular reason, right? Obviously.
Yeah, nothing. That just came up with that all on my own.
You got nothing but just freaking Spider-Man omnibuses sitting on that shelf.
That's all I'm showing off right now.
Literally every Spider-Man omnibus known to mankind just sitting right next to you.
Almost all.
I know, man. I need to build my repertoire up. Get some more Spider-Man omnibuses. All I got is the JMS and the Superior Spider-Man.
Yeah, there's some good ones. You need to read Ultimate. That's the best one. That's the best
I know, and I need to get that before it's hard to get because
Volume 1's still in stock, and Volume 2's sold out, I think. So
yeah, Volume 2, and see, I don't even really like the cover for Volume 2. It's like him swinging, and it's like blue.
Yeah, that one's not the best, but that one's. So this is my cover. But
yeah, that one.
This is the one you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't like that one so much. I like the other one you got. The one you have.
Yeah, the Carnage one is cool. The other two were better in my opinion than this one, but
yeah.
The stuff on the inside is what counts, boss.
I know, but I mean, you know how I am.
Yeah.
Nobody knows me better than you.
Unfortunately.
Not even my own wife. Nobody knows me better. I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, I want that for the first Omni I want, or the first cover is the one with Venom.
Yeah, that one's nice. With the
I want that one. And see, I'm going to contradict myself because if I get the one that you have, or if I ever manage to get, I also like the third one has a cool Carnage cover too.
I know, I'm getting that one too.
So I hate for it to be like back-to-back Carnage covers though.
I know. That's what I thought about it, and I was like, man, it would be cool to do the first one with the Venom, the second one. They have like a Sinister Six or whatever, like their version of it. They have a cover of that, but it's not Bagley. It's John Cassidy. And
are you talking about the one where he's like crawling downwards or whatever?
Where he's like, he's in like a pose, and then the rest of the people around him, yeah.
That one's got like a yellow theme to it too, so that one would be different from the other ones, right? Yeah. Doesn't it have like a yellow border or something?
I think it's black too.
Black?
Yeah. I think
yeah. So those are obviously. I need to pick up those books.
I feel like one though. That first issue. That's one of my like nostalgic. I had that from a kid. That's like,
is that the cover to your volume 1?
Yeah. So like this one, this single. That's my cover that I have.
Yeah. See, I would get that one, and then I would probably.
I think this one's in stock. Yeah. I think that one's in stock.
Yeah, I like that one. That's a good one.
It's nostalgic.
I used to have a silk shirt with that image on it.
Oh, really?
And I never wore that shirt because I hated tags. And I cut the tag off, and it left like tag residue on there, and it was like the itchiest shirt. And I just never wore it.
Yeah, that sucks.
So it was the coolest shirt ever. Or no, was it that picture? I think it was another picture. I don't know if it's from the Ultimate line, for like a cover from the Ultimate line, but it's like him and he's like crawling up a wall, but he's like super like highly detailed. I don't know if you.
Okay, it might be from Ultimate because they're experimenting like digital coloring and stuff in
Yeah,
that time, and those images are like super digital.
I'm gonna see if I can look it up real quick. Spider-Man Ultimate.
He's like crawling on a wall.
Crawling on a wall. He's like crawling. He's crawling up
Yeah.
a wall cover.
If you type up, it might be called like Power and Responsibility.
Power and Responsibility. Okay, I think you know which one I'm talking about too.
Yeah, I think I do.
Oh, here it is. I found it. Let me see if I can. I know there's a way to share some stuff on here. Hold on, give me a second. Let's see. God damn it. Great layout. Let's do.
I sent you a clip on Xbox of me last night, shortly before I quit Elden Ring.
No, don't quit. You got to keep playing. Dude, the game's so good. It gets better.
It made me so mad. It was glitched out to the like night cavalry guy. I knocked him off his horse, and he got back on his horse, and it was just gone. There's no horse, but he's riding around, and I was attacking him without a horse. It's in the clip.
Oh my gosh, no, dude! You have to keep playing. You got to keep leveling up. Here's the thing: you're not patient. And I'm gonna be honest with you. You're not.
Yeah,
you're not patient.
I am. I'm being patient with it. I'm back on it and playing it right now.
You gotta stick with it, man. Hold on, let me see.
Mad.
Share screen. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing right now.
No, I can't.
Okay, there we go. Can you see what I'm doing? Oh God. Oh God.
Did you lose me?
Check it out. Can you see this?
Let me see. Okay, yeah, that's the exact one.
Yep, this is it. This was the image on that shirt, but
yeah, that's the one I was thinking.
I was like, damn, I had that tag on there, and I just never wore it, man. It was like such a cool picture, obviously. But yeah, that's crazy. All right, let's remove this now. Let's get this out of the way. Yeah, yeah, man. I really do need to get more Spider-Man especially after reading Superior Spider-Man. That was like, obviously
good.
I hadn't read much, other than like the few trades from Nick Spencer back when we were jumping on him. What was that, like 2 years already? I guess.
Yeah, it was 20. It was 3. I thought it was like 2020, end of 2020.
Yeah, like it was coming out then, or not even, because the trades were already kind of like coming out. But
the trades were coming out, but it was still in singles. The end of the run, because Venom was still coming out too.
Right. The Donny Cates Venom.
Yeah, it was still like it just. I think I remember being at Awesome Books and Comics, and I got that like last issue, that one of my singles, the like Eddie Brock, Patrick Gleason one.
Oh yeah.
It's the very last issue of his run.
Yeah.
Issue 35 or whatever it is.
Yeah. So I mean, like I said, I hadn't read much, so it was just like literally that. Like the first the first 3 trades. I think you let me borrow the 4th one with Craven, which said it's a good story. I just never read. I never got around to reading.
It's so good. The like lead up to that, I really loved. And so
I mean, now
I'm
kind of debating getting those Omnis though.
Yeah, the Spencer Omni is a thick boy, and the second one's like a 150, so it's gonna be even thicker.
Yeah. And just to have some more Spider-Man up on the shelf.
Which should be good if you got Volume 1. I don't think Volume 1's like in like a chance of it being like sold out or anything. And then Volume 2 doesn't come out till May of 24, so you got time.
I got time. Now I got too many other books too. I mean, I will admit I've been starting to read a lot more lately. Like after flying through Superior Spider-Man, I finally finished Death and Return of Superman, and so like now I'm jumping on Thor, get some more Batman, and I need to read that the Scott Snyder Batman New 52.
Yeah, Scott Snyder's.
I'm just gonna reread the first one because I already read that first Omni pretty much in trades, but I'm gonna reread it and just.
It's a fun reread, especially Court of Owls. Obviously, that one's like such a good story.
So good, man.
And
that's
then,
such a good
and then it leads into the Joker. That one, I can't remember the name of that story arc, but that one's really good too. So
isn't it Joker Endgame?
No, Endgame's the second one. I thought.
The second one.
Yeah. I don't know what that one's called. I can't remember.
I have to like. Are you talking about where he kidnaps Batman?
He kidnaps the family? Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I know I'm ready. I haven't read any of those stories in that second one, not even in trade. So I'm
Yeah,
looking forward.
it's good. It's a little like not a slog, like because
Yeah,
you already know like Jim Gordon is Batman, and
right.
so it's like it's different
Yeah,
for
and he's
sure.
got like his mech or something. He's got like a mech,
Yeah,
right?
he wears like a Batman suit basically.
And there
It's
was that
cool.
also that villain. I don't know. Was it not Sunflower? What's his name? You know what I'm talking about? That villain in that run in that second Omni. He's like a
The
pretty.
flower guy. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
he's cool. He's really cool.
He's pretty cool. I don't know, what is he like, what are some of his powers? Or, like, does he possess people or
He's kind of let's pull it out. I'm trying
because
to
like,
look it
that's
up.
his first appearance, I think, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think he was created for it. Yeah, he's
He's
really
a
neat. I'm
cool
trying to.
he's a cool character design too. I mean, he's just like he's kinda looks similar to, like, Scarecrow. He's, like, skinny and,
Yeah,
like
he's like tall and skinny, and like he's got some
yeah, man.
weird things going on. Yeah, he's kind of got like a magic, almost like a magic power set.
Okay.
Like there's weird stuff going on. I think he can like turn people.
Well, I
Like
mean,
if
it
you,
must be related to, like, flowers and stuff like that, right?
yeah, he can like go. He can. I think if I remember right, he can go anywhere like a plant can grow.
Oh, wow. Some
So
Poison Ivy vibe.
yeah,
Poison Ivy, Scarecrow type combination.
he's kind of got like a mixture of that. It's cool. He's a really cool villain, and he's like he's the villain of the like Gordon arc, so it's pretty
Okay,
cool.
that's cool. I just
Hmm.
remember seeing a panel, like a long time ago, like when it was like coming out. I was like, oh man, I need to read all this to get to this first, and I just never
Hmm.
did. It was like obviously before college, like when it was coming out. It was like a panel, and he has like I don't know if he can like elongate his fingers or something, or like he can like make branches
He's
come out of the ground or something.
yeah, he can he can do
And it was
stuff.
like going
He can
through
like
all these people and stuff, and I was like,
he can
whoa,
like
that's
grow.
crazy.
He can grow up to like 100 feet tall and stuff. He can like make himself
Dang.
grow
That's
out kind
cool,
of like
man. Yes.
Groot.
I just remember seeing that panel where he was like having like all these like branches go through people's bodies and stuff, and I was like, "Oh, that's crazy."
Yeah, that is cool.
That looks cool. What else? So Spider-Man. Obviously, I'm a big Batman fan. You've been reading some Batman too.
And
Uh,
I'm reading New X-Men by Morrison, and then I'm gonna try to hop into the Morrison Batman run, all
how
three
how
volumes of that.
how is that Grant Morrison X-Men?
It's different. It's like it's still taking me a minute to get used to like his writing style and his like sense of humor.
Right.
It's definitely like he writes different than other people. Like I knew that going in, like he's not for everybody, and so I definitely see now, like yeah, he's not for everybody, but it's good. I'm just trying to like get into the story. I'm still in the first like quarter of the book, so
Right. And who was I know they probably have a bunch of different artists, but wasn't it like that Quatley guy or something like that?
quietly, yeah, Frank
Quatley.
quietly,
He
and
probably
then
does a couple of issues in there, right? He doesn't do the whole book, does he?
he does a few, and most of the covers are his too. So I want
Hmm.
to say he probably does like over half the book.
Oh,
Like,
really? Over half?
yeah,
Dude,
yeah, I would
I
say.
love his art style. I know
Yeah, it's
sometimes
cool.
it looks kind of goofy sometimes, but I personally like it.
It's very like pencily, which is
Hmm.
cool. I really like Lionel Francis Yu
Hmm.
draws in a similar like style, kind of like penciling and
I've
stuff, and he
I've
draws
heard
in
of him. Like
Avengers.
I've heard of him, but what else? What else? Can you name some other things he's done? I don't know.
He draws in Avengers, and it's like he was my favorite artist in like the Hick Avengers run. I'm trying to
Okay.
think of other stuff he's done. I'm sure he's worked on other books, but that's where I picked him up from. I think I may be able to find some of his
Yeah.
artwork in here. But
I've heard of his name. I don't know if it's just like maybe you said it or somebody else. Like probably Omar watching like
yeah, watching your
Jimmy
mint.
Omar.
Yeah,
But
he's a really like really talented. Yeah, he draws. It's very like pencily, but it's like that's his. Oh,
oh
sorry,
yeah, yeah,
that's his like
yeah.
cap.
No, that's good. I like that. That looks good. Yeah.
It's like the way it's colored and everything. It's really cool to look at too. I like his artwork a lot, and that's what it quietly reminds me of.
Yeah. I guess my first experience, obviously, with that artist is Superman. Uh,
All Star
not
Superman.
Superman Legacy, Superman All Star.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, man, I just really like this art, the way he drew Superman and Clark very different
Hmm.
in that book, and I was like, wow, he really nailed it. Like he really shows the different, like he makes them look very different, like
That's cool.
unrecognizable at some points, and I'm like, wow, that's cool. I like that. I can see how somebody couldn't see like, oh, Superman's Clark Kent, but I mean, who knows? I'm curious how they're gonna tackle that in the movie.
And yeah, I'm excited for that. It's not
Yeah.
till 2025, but yeah, that's one thing that I'm looking forward to.
I think summer, right? Summer of 2025.
Yeah, July or something like that. I think James Gunn said it was his dad's birthday. So
Dang, yeah. I think it's a little bit after like 4th of July or something like that. July 11th or something like that.
yeah, somewhere around that like say that whatever that second week.
I'm excited, man. I think the Batman's supposed to come out that year, or the Batman 2 is supposed to come out that year as well.
2025. Yeah.
So that's
No,
exciting. I'm curious
I'm
to see
excited
who
for
the
that.
villain's going to be for that.
Yeah, a lot of rumors for Clayface.
I know Clayface, and I've always I don't know if you probably heard him too, but the Giancarlo Esposito for Mr. Freeze.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah,
That would
that
be
would be
really neat.
cool. I
Is
saw
that just
something with
like
like
fan
Brian,
casting?
yeah, with Bryan Cranston as Mr. Freeze.
Oh yeah,
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if people are just pulling because he was bald on Breaking Bad, and
yeah. I think he plays like a good villain, good
right.
vehicle heavy. Yeah,
I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to do another cosplay. I have to do
yeah.
another cosplay. If it's Clayface, I'm just gonna roll around in mud.
Just yeah.
just,
Just come as
just
a
freaking
as a
sit
slob.
in the theater, just covered in mud. But I don't know what else. What else? So you're playing Elden Ring. You've been reading X-Men by Grant Morrison. You're gonna jump
Yeah.
on Batman by Grant Morrison.
After yeah, I'm switching back and forth between Elden Ring. When Elden Ring makes me mad, I've been playing the Dead Space remake, and
Oh
it's
yeah,
amazing. It's like just from the first chapter, I would give it like a 10 out of 10.
dude.
It's
I can't. I sold that game obviously,
yeah,
but I'm gonna have to get it again. I mean, obviously I sold it just because I needed money to buy something else. But
the
um,
like just they nailed like the like intensity of it, the
mm,
like gore, like they gave people like things to do actually, whatever. Like the two crew members from the first game that just kind of go in and die right
right,
away. They gave them like names and characters, and they actually talk. And Isaac talks back, and they like carry conversation and stuff. So they added stuff that only adds to like the world and the world building.
okay,
And then the like gameplay itself is fantastic because they pull like stuff like I don't think in the first game you really had like a sprint button or anything, and so they added like sprinting. They
yeah,
added like they fixed like the zero gravity stuff from the first game because the first game you would like look at an area and like jump and launch
right,
there,
right.
and this one you actually like float and go around, which was how it was in Dead Space 2.
Phase two.
Um, but yeah, like just the gore, like if you shoot like a necromorph in the leg, like you see the meat, like the flesh fall off the leg, and
Wow,
you just see the bone, like, and then you shoot it again, and it cuts through the bone, and he'll like
that's
drop to the ground and keep coming, and it's so good.
it's just way more gory, right?
It is, and like if they get too close to you, your suit, like that picture I sent you yesterday, that was like in the game, like your suit
Wow,
just gets all like bloody whenever
dang, man.
they get close to you.
I'm excited, man. I mean, I'm definitely gonna pick it up again sometime, but I just have so many other games right now down the pipeline. Like I need to, like I still haven't even bought Resident Evil 4 remake. Like
That one's a lot of fun too.
I'll probably buy both of those at the same time and just like alternate between those two.
Yeah, the like gunplay in that game and the like stuff they added where you can like backflip over like attacks and like a crouch and do stuff like that. It's really fun. It makes the game really fun.
I saw they kept a lot of the some of the old because I played. It's crazy because I played both. I played Dead Space and Resident Evil 4 before the remakes came out. I think I played Dead Space 1 last summer and I beat it on my PS3,
Hmm.
and then I played Resident Evil 4 on Xbox probably in December, just because I was hyped for Resident Evil 4 remake, and I saw that they kept a lot of like the suplex and the kicks and stuff.
Yeah, they do.
Oh man, those are awesome.
All the a lot
Those are
of
so
combat stuff.
ridiculous to do in like a Resident Evil game, like a suplex out of all things.
Yeah, definitely. It kind of ties to like Leon's character, and then it ties to Wesker or whatever too. So
Right. Yeah, I'm excited, man. So like I said, I have those 2 games, and then there's a bunch of new games coming out, like, this fall already, like,
Yeah, I know. It's like it basically tomorrow's August, and there's not really anything in August that I can think of, but it starts hitting like September Starfield, and
mhm.
then October Spider-Man and Super Mario,
Well, what day in September is Starfield coming out again?
the 6th, so that
This
first
week.
week.
Damn.
And then like Liza P is September 18th.
Now you have to beat Elden Ring before you can buy another or that's not a From Software game, but it's
It's
inspired.
a Souls like though.
Yeah. Dude, no, screw that game. I let you borrow Bloodborne. I feel like
Bloodborne, I
you'll like
know.
Bloodborne a lot more than Lives of P. I was looking at Lives of P and it was just like, I
It
don't
looks
know.
cool. Bloodborne's a lot of people's like favorite Souls like too.
It's
Because of
so good, man. I'd probably say Sekiro is my favorite just because it's very different from all the other games. Uh, like you don't have stamina to worry about in Sekiro. You can
oh,
like just
okay.
spam attacks, but like you have to worry about your posture and like countering and stuff like that
Mm,
more so. But man, yeah, I like Sekiro, but Bloodborne's really good. And like now that we're actually replaying Elden Ring, we're jumping back and forth
yeah.
playing Elden Ring, and that's starting to climb up the ranks. So
Have you ever played the original Dark Souls trilogy?
I just played the first, or not the first one. The only Dark Souls game I ever played was Dark Souls 3, back in like 2016. Freaking Bo from ASU let me borrow it. I was
No,
like, man,
nice.
this is pretty fun. I like this. I played it on the Xbox. I have like one achievement for it,
Oh,
but
nice.
I was like, damn, this is fun, but it was tough, and I wasn't used to those games. So I kind of just gave up on it, gave it back to him.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'll definitely play it now. I think Sekiro is what got me back into those because I was like, I don't have to worry about stamina.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
that'd be
then
nice. That'd be really nice in Elden Ring.
Elden Ring, obviously got announced and everybody's getting hyped for it. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get back into these games. And so I was like, I need to beat Sekiro. And then I was like, I need to earn more. Like I gotta earn my stripes. So then I went and bought Bloodborne. It was on sale for like $10 at Target. I was
Mm.
like, I'm gonna beat this, and then I'll buy Elden Ring. And dude, I beat Sekiro, and then like 2 weeks later, I played through Bloodborne, and it just clicks. You know, like once you start playing them and you understand like the concepts on how to do things. Like I never saw myself beating any like From Software game because they're just so freaking tough.
Mm.
But Elden Ring obviously motivated me to play through those games. And
Yeah.
I mean, you just stick with it, and you learn from it, and then
Yeah.
and then it becomes really easy.
That's tough. It's tough right now.
Yeah.
Tough out here for a pimp.
What else? Let's see.
I still have to play the two God of Wars and then Bloodborne. That's on my August docket
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to beat at least the 2018 God of War before Starfield comes out.
Okay. That's manageable. I think you should
Yeah.
do it on normal. Play on normal.
Yeah, I'll run through it on normal, and then I'll go back. Like I'm not worried. That's what I did with Miles Morales. Like I'll go back and do like more of the like 100% type stuff in it,
Right.
and
Get those
collectibles
platinums.
and things. Yeah, because that's not really a mistake I made. But whenever I got the PlayStation 5 and then I got Spider Man, I 100%ed it, the main game. Like, but
Just
it took me like 2 weeks to do that
right.
because I wasn't even running really any of the like main missions. I was just like going around getting backpacks and fighting crime and all that fun stuff.
Oh, dude, they're gonna have 500 backpacks in Spider-Man 2.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's gonna be 250 for Peter and 250 for Miles.
I'm curious what it's gonna. It has to be something different. They can't use
Yeah,
backpacks again.
they'll have something, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be so big. The map's gonna be like Queens and Brooklyn, so it's
Yeah.
like they're basically doubling the size of the map,
That
which is
reminds me
cool.
of like Ultimate Spider-Man. Remember when you can like
You could go across the bridge to
yeah,
Queens. Yeah,
and like it was all those low buildings, so you had to do like that web zip.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. And you could
that's
like go
cool.
across the houses, or you can go to like the school.
Yeah,
I
that
just
freaking
played that. I replayed that like in February.
Johnny Storm was over there, and try to race you.
Yeah, he was up. You had to race around like Manhattan and like the Baxter Building.
Freaking dork.
Yeah,
That's crazy, man. Yeah, that game was so good. I love that game, man.
Yeah, that's an OG
I
one, I think.
freaking hated Wolverine in that game so much.
When you had to fight him in the bar.
When you play as Venom and you have to fight him in the bar, dude, I think that's one of my earliest like rage quit moments.
You
I
told me the
raged
story.
so hard on that.
Yeah.
I think I legit cried. I
Is
legit
it so tough because you have to do the
yeah.
get like the bar or whatever
Mhm.
in like the perfect area and you have to like tap the triggers. Yeah, that was tough.
And if I remember correctly, I think like Wolverine could lunge at you from like across the bar or something. Like,
Yeah, he could get you.
and it was just like, oh my god, I freaking hated that, dude. That thing pissed me off so much.
Yeah, the one when I replayed it not too long ago, the Carnage fight was the toughest probably.
I didn't even remember. I forgot you fought against Carnage.
It's near the end. It's like the
Yeah.
one of the last like boss fights in the game. You fight Carnage.
I think the other memorable one is the Rhino when you're fighting him in that
Yeah,
park in that parking lot.
yeah, you chase him like down and help like people, and then
Dude, he's the size of a freaking building in that
yeah,
game.
yeah, he's like all mech'd out. That
Dude,
one is a memorable mission.
what else? I can't. Man, it's been so long since I
You
think
have
I
to
tried to
chase
play
like
it
you
again.
have to chase Electro around. He's like flying around. I
Oh
want to say
yeah,
you chase him as Venom actually,
man. I couldn't think, man.
because
I
you fight like different villains with Venom and Spider Man. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I think you fight Electro as Venom. You fight the Green Goblin as Spider Man. He's tough because he'll like stop and fight you in the middle of the street and then he'll jump and then you got to chase him and then stop and fight him and he throws like fireballs at you.
yeah, man. Like I said, it's been so long. I honestly can't remember. Like I said, I didn't even remember. I forgot you fought Carnage in that game.
Yeah, he's the very last one. He's not really. It's not like a PlayStation Spider-Man one where you fight him
Right.
and then you fight. He like takes over Doc Ock and you get chased out of the like underground water
Dude,
facility thing.
that
So
shit was
badass.
scary when you're little, man. That
Yeah,
was so scary.
that was. I don't know how I did that with. I was playing that on Nintendo 64. Like, I don't know how I did that as a kid. Like I beat that game.
Yeah, it is crazy to think back. Well, I mean, it wasn't like super. It was literally just you're going through those tunnels.
But the way the camera was, like I don't know how I did it. I don't know how I beat that one. I beat like Super Mario 64 when I was a kid, and the
I'm
camera
I'm
is like
I'm
terrible.
64 now. I can see because you only have that one
You
analog.
only have the one stick. Yeah,
That is crazy. I didn't even think about that.
yeah,
Uh,
it's tough. It was
so
really tough.
obviously,
I
I
don't know how I
played
did
it
it.
on PlayStation One, and obviously you have that. Well, we no, I didn't even have. I didn't have the analog. I just had the D-pad.
Yeah,
I wasn't fortunate enough to have the freaking analog stick.
damn.
But yeah, that's crazy. I don't know how. Yeah, the camera. You would have to rely on the camera moving on its own.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
You could move it, but I think it was like they had like these buttons, the yellow buttons on the controller called like C,
Oh yeah. I think
and
it was
you
like
could
R1 and L1. You can move it left and right.
yeah, that I can't remember the controls on the 64 at all, but that was like I don't know how I did it as a kid, but I got out of that. I do remember like not like rage quitting or anything, but dying a bunch like in the tunnels, him chasing me.
Yeah. You go
Like
up, you go down, sideways.
yeah,
That
yeah,
game
and
was
he's like crawling on the like I would need him to swing and he would just be like crawling and going so slow and I'm like, "Come on."
you can feel him right on your back, like, oh, he's right behind me. Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
that's the worst feeling. I hate that in video games.
another memorable fight in that was Mysterio. After you're on the subway on the train, and then you get to the destination, and you have to fight a giant Mysterio illusion. You
See,
remember that?
I remember the Mysterio from Spider-Man 2 more because you swing out to the Statue of Liberty and he has the Statue of Liberty set up and it looks like Mysterio.
You're talking about the Tobey Maguire game?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember that Mysterio fight more for some reason.
yeah, I do. I remember that one. I think you were in like an auditorium too, right? Didn't you find like a
Yeah,
theater
you do.
or something?
You go back after you like shut that down. You go back into his like apartment, and then in the building, there's like an auditorium in it, and you go fight him in that, in this like giant whatchamacallit going on like warehouse thing. It's crazy.
That's hilarious. That's crazy. That game was such a long time ago, and it had some of the best web swinging.
Yeah, it
Like
was.
you still can't shoot a web from each hand in any other Spider-Man game other than that game. Like
I think you can't do it in Ultimate.
I don't think so. Oh, I think you can
Ultimate.
climb up your web in Ultimate.
Yeah, Ultimate had some like decent web swinging,
Yeah.
and he does like a wall run too. Like he'll run up the wall and stuff. It's not it's good. Yeah, that one just felt good at the time. It was just perfect because you
Yeah,
could just
man.
go down.
It was
That
crazy.
first game was I remember playing the first game, the first movies game, and that was a lot of fun. You
Dude,
fight.
you can swing above the buildings. Come on.
Yeah, you could. Yeah,
It is crazy.
you're tying to the clouds.
That was crazy. All the villains look the same too.
Yeah, well, and they had like they added like villains and had like Shocker was in it. You fight him in
Yeah.
like, Grand Central Station.
If you're game, I feel like every Spider-Man game has Grand Central Station at some point or another.
Yeah.
I feel like, I mean,
No, I don't like Ultimate
wrong.
doesn't have it, but yeah, like I was happy that they put it in 2018 Spider-Man. It's like a nostalgic throwback, and you fight Shocker there too.
The Fantastic Four movie tie-in game you fought in Grand Central Station. There's
Oh,
like
geez.
lizard people coming out of the ground. I don't know. I
Yeah.
just it's
I
I
never
don't know
played
why.
it. I never played that one.
Yeah, man. I'm curious to see who they're gonna put in Spider-Man 2. What villains are? I mean, obviously we know Craven's in there. We know Venom's in there.
They have Yuri as the Wraith in it.
Yeah, which is cool because I didn't even know she was like obviously reading Superior Spider-Man. She's in there as a Wraith. Who else? The Lizard's in there, obviously.
Yeah, Lizard. He's like a big point of contention. Oh, Mr. Negative is back. Like Miles.
Oh yeah, I did see him. I wonder if he's gonna be like evil though.
I don't know. We'll see because like Miles is pretty upset about it.
Yeah, he looks pissed, right? This is gonna sound a little racist, but when I saw Mr. Negative, Martin Lee, and it was just like a still, and I don't know if I saw it on Instagram or something, and I didn't see it was from Insomniac, and I just saw Martin Lee and his long hair and his little beard. I was like, oh shit, are they gonna announce Ghost of Tsushima 2 or something?
Oh my gosh.
I was like, oh crap, PlayStation about to announce another Ghost of Tsushima game. Man, I wasn't paying attention. I just glanced at it, and that's the first thing that popped into my mind.
When I first watched that trailer, I didn't know who that was either. Like,
yeah, I didn't recognize him.
I didn't at that point because he was like, "You took everything from me," and I like didn't recognize it. And then I was like, "Oh God, that'd be Martin Lee. Like, he killed his dad."
Right.
And so.
I wonder if Wilson Fisk is still in prison in this game.
I don't know because they do some stuff with him in Miles too.
Like man, there's so many questions. Like, is this going to be like a trilogy? Obviously, I don't think they're going to count Miles as part of the trilogy.
No, I don't think so. But I don't think they're going to make like another spinoff with Miles.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think he'll have his own because he's like so a part of it now.
Oh, okay, right. Now that you can switch between both characters.
Yeah, there's no reason unless they like separate them somehow and they send like Peter out to another city like LA or something or Miles out somewhere. Like I don't see him doing it.
Or the ultimate storyline where Peter Parker dies.
I just kill Peter.
Yeah, and then
it's not like. I think that's almost like a cop out, and it's like, well, then what are you gonna do? What? You're just gonna have like a Spider-Man, like just a Miles game after that.
Well, you never know. You never know. Yeah, I mean, I didn't think they were gonna kill Aunt May at the beginning of the first games. Obviously,
yeah.
All of this is spoiler, but nobody's watching this. So.
Yeah, no,
we're the only ones in here. But I mean, I didn't really expect for them to kill Aunt May at the beginning of the first game.
Yeah, that's true. I wasn't expecting that either.
Caught me off guard a little bit. Like I knew I was like, okay, she's sick, but like, all right, they'll just get her.
But I feel like they needed that, and like that was such like a good moment too, where she's like sick and she's like, take off the mask. I want to see my nephew. Like,
yeah,
good.
Then you have Otto knowing the identity of Spider-Man. I
could see them doing some sort of like Superior type thing, and I could also see them doing Superior, but like having Otto somehow getting Miles' head.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be cool. Yeah, man. There's just so many. Who knows? Like they're
writing. Otto, they set it up. Otto's like body's failing at the end of Spider-Man 1.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. That would be crazy.
Like a Superior thing, and they could also that could be because I feel like they're definitely the end of this one. I bet you leads into Green Goblin. They have to
Like on the third game, you think it'll be? Green Goblin?
like third game is the main villain has to be Green Goblin.
Yeah, man.
They set up Venom at the end of Spider-Man 1, and so
You think Norman Osborn would be Green Goblin?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Seems kind of old, don't you think? Like in this universe.
I feel like he's probably gonna start trying whatever. He'll probably keep trying like serums to help Harry.
Yeah.
And I think like testing on himself, and at that point, like it doesn't matter how old you are, like it's the Goblin serum is super strength, super speed, that kind of stuff. So
are you gonna want them to do? Would you prefer them to do like a mask, or would you rather his face change, like how they do?
I don't mind the like ultimate look, and like if they do the ultimate look, like Hulk him out, like get him to grow,
But I'm saying like on Superior, how what was Peter Parker's friend that he used to date? And Yuri was like,
the Carly Cooper character.
Yeah, when they gave her the serum, she
her face changed. Yeah.
Yeah. So would you rather do something like that or like a mask?
I would rather have a costume, honestly, because I think they're gonna do Venom, and he's gonna be kind of like a big Hulk villain.
Mm-hmm.
I would like them to go back to like a same size as Spider-Man, like type, but it can take every blow and like deliver every blow back, because he has a serum. I feel like they don't have to juice him up.
Yeah, taking blows and giving blows. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I take that.
Like the fight scene in No Way Home, like that.
I was about to say, like his costume, would it be more tactical? I mean, obviously, Insomniac's look for a lot of these villains looks obviously grounded.
I think they could. Yeah, I think they could definitely do a cool Goblin,
like a cool tactical outfit looking type thing. Yeah, that would.
It could even be like a mechanical type mask or something. It doesn't have to be like a cloth mask, but
yeah,
it's like they'll probably do something like the Scorpion with like the eyepieces and everything.
I thought it looked pretty good. I like the Vulture's look too. He had like that, like his respirator type looking thing.
Yeah, it looks like a beak.
Cool. Obviously, the Rhino looks like the Rhino from the Ultimate game.
Yeah,
he's all jacked up.
Yeah, man, they do a good job. Kraven looks good. Like,
oh yeah, it does look pretty cool. I hope he's not just there. I hope he's more of a threat, because now I feel like we're getting a lot of characters in this game.
I really think like it's either whatever. They haven't really confirmed like who Venom is,
right?
But like I do think Kraven will be the one that like helps get Spider-Man out of the black costume, and also like could be the person that wears the black costume. And so
going back to that storyline, right? The Kraven Last Hunt.
Kraven's Last Hunt, and then which Kraven's Last Hunt, Spider-Man doesn't have the symbiote at that point. It's just a black cloth suit he's wearing.
Okay.
But in that storyline, he puts on like Spider-Man's costume. It's kind of like a little bit kind of like Superior Spider-Man before it.
Oh crap!
But he does it to like be he's the best hunter, be the best Spider-Man type thing, and I could definitely see him in Zdarsky's life story. Kraven actually wears the the Venom symbiote suit.
What? I'm excited to read that, man. I'm ready for that omnibus to get in here.
Yeah, it's life story. Life story is like probably my favorite Spider-Man story.
The Zdarsky. What was the website you told me? Did you say In Stock Trades or
no? Cheap Graphic Novels. They do pre-order.
And that's the one you told me to like put my email in, and they'll notify when it's.
If you sign in to an account and you go and like you can look up like whatever Chip Zdarsky Daredevil, and put it in your wish list. They'll email you when things go live, like or available for pre-order in your wish list.
Dang. Okay, I need to do that because I do not want to miss that Daredevil run. I really want to.
I have like the Mark Waid Daredevils in my wish list. I have the Zdarsky one like ready for whenever it goes up on pre-order, and then I have the Brubaker Volume 2 ready for when they go up on pre-order.
Yeah, man. And then next year, obviously, Bendis is run.
Yeah, and that one comes
We'll
out
have
like
some
July,
pre-orders.
I think. Which is crazy. I've already read the two Zdarsky omnibuses. I've already read both of like everything that's been in them.
And the hardcovers, right?
Yeah, I've read, and then like the Spider-Man one, I have all the trades of it. I've read like all the material in it, but I'll have to get it just to have it.
Yeah, I mean, they look nice on the shelf, man. They look nice.
Yeah,
well, I guess let me start opening some of these things. We can keep talking about some of that stuff, but I wonder if like Wolverine's going to be part of that same universe, or if they're just gonna like kind of have him do his own thing in his own, you know.
I could see him because Wolverine's such a cool character. You don't have to put him in New York.
Yeah.
Like you can put him up
in Canada.
Like, you can put him up in like the Canadian wilderness, and it works just as well. Like,
what would you want from that Wolverine game? Like, would you want it to be like open world, or would you want it to be like a linear?
I think more of like a linear type, with
like semi-linear almost, maybe like a small, like each level
small, like a small like hub maybe.
Yeah, and like you can like mess around in that area.
Yeah, like the Canadian wilderness with like you could like go into a city if you needed to or whatever, but it's like tied to story stuff.
Yeah,
I could see that. I would think I don't know who the main villain of it would be. Probably Sabretooth.
Sabretooth. Obviously they can touch on like some of like Wolverine's like life, like having like a wife and stuff, and then maybe getting ruined or taken away from him or something.
They could put it in Japan too, honestly.
Yeah, that's true. Like I think when they were breaking down the reveal, somebody was saying this looks like it could be a bar in like Indonesia or something like that. Because of like some of the things that were behind the bar or something. But I mean, that could have just been something.
I could definitely see that.
Yeah. Well, the first thing I got here is a video game.
Oh, nice.
Dude, have you ever played this game?
I have. That was like my Rockstar game because I never played Grand Theft Auto growing up. So that was the one I played.
There you go, dude. This was before I played GTA. This was my GTA.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Dude, this was rumored to get a remake for like the longest time.
I know. Now because even there was listings. I don't know who leaked it. Like Walmart or somebody listed it. And it just hasn't seen the light of day. So that makes me worried about like a Red Dead remaster.
Well, what if that leak was actually Red Dead? Or who knows, man? I don't know. Like I wish they would remake. That game was so good, man.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
The way was so good, and I mean, obviously it was like the teenage version of GTA, pretty much.
Yeah.
Dude, I would never go to class in that game. I would.
No, I don't know if I ever attended class either.
Apart from like the classes that you had to attend to progress the story, I never went to class. And I'd always walk around pinching girls' butts, and then I'd get in trouble. Dude, but yeah, that was a good game, man. Bully, and they never made a sequel. I
know.
The next thing I got, so there's this guy that I followed on Nerdly.order. Dude, he makes comic books. He made this.
Cool. Who was it?
Oh my gosh, I'm terrible, and I should probably know his name. J Red. Yeah, J Red. I think that's what he just goes by. But he made this comic book, and let me flip through it. I like that it looks like a Marvel Comics.
Yeah, it does.
This is not approved by the Comics Code Authority. That's cool. So I went and checked it out. Not only this, but he threw in another book that's kind of like X-Files. It deals with like aliens. But he does all the art. I don't know if I'm sure he writes it, but yeah, it's pretty legit. He's got like it's in black and white.
Okay.
I mean,
that's cool.
I'm sure he drew it, but colorist to try to get this going. I mean, it's something. It's pretty cool. I just thought it was neat that he created a little comic book, and I was like, yeah, man, let me check it out. I'll buy one from you. I think it was like $5 or something like that.
Nice. That's
And
cool.
he threw in another comic. Looks pretty cool. It looks like something to do with like UFOs, the body,
Nice.
alien abduction, or some shit like that. So
Huh.
I'm just curious to
Pretty
read.
interesting.
Yeah, signed both of them. I was like,
Oh,
all right,
that's
man,
cool.
you make it big. I have one of your early works. Oh,
Yeah, that's cool.
this one's in color.
Oh, nice.
Got some aliens in there. Yeah, so and he had another one on there. I think he had like a small trade, which so he obviously did a lot of work before or I think that was one of his most modern things. And I was like, yeah, just give me the singles, the two or one of the singles, and I'll check it out and like obviously I'll get back to you if I want to read the other ones.
Yeah.
Then he threw in a bunch of like bookmarks and stuff.
Oh, that's cool. I love when people do that.
Yeah, threw in some stickers. So here's his.
J Red. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I mean, check him out. I guess just supporting him for his little work that he was doing on here. So I thought it was cool. That character from that first book, his name's Incision. He looks like a Wolverine, almost like a Baraka from Mortal Kombat type character.
Oh yeah.
Looks cool. I'm digging it. And I definitely need bookmarks. I'm running out of bookmarks. Obviously, I'll give you some of those if you need some bookmarks. All right. Here's the next one. Now, you know what this is.
I know what that's about.
You know exactly what this is.
I got those up on the shelf.
I told you about these. They've just been sitting in my pile of loot. I think no, I was waiting for, was it Miles, the one that came out later?
Yeah, he just came out.
He just came out. So I mean, obviously we were talking about that just a second ago, but
There he is.
Gamer vs. Miles. I'm so glad they re-released this, man. I don't care if the lightning is blue. I know probably the one with the yellow looks a lot better in my opinion, but I'm glad I have the Gamerverse version of both of these guys.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, and Spider-Man came with some good web accessories.
Yeah, he does. I have I have Wolverine. I have Scorpion wrapped up in one of the like web things. Like one goes around their shoulders and then one goes over their face.
I like that web accessory, the one that goes over the face, and the one that goes over the shoulders is good too. I like that.
Yeah, I have him like webbed up. I have Scorpion webbed up on the shelf.
All right, got a big box here.
Oh, that's books. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Let's see I don't know which one this one is though. But these have been sitting in here for a while, so I don't know which book this is specifically. But I'm fixing to find out. This was off of eBay. Oh yeah. All right. So, what's the best movie this summer so far, in your opinion?
Probably Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer? Wow.
Yeah.
Dang. Okay, that's not the answer I wanted, but whatever.
Did you want Spider-Verse?
Dude, Across the Spider-Verse? Or no, I'm sorry. Yeah, Across the Spider-Verse. Dude, that movie was so good. Obviously, I haven't seen Oppenheimer yet. Probably, if I watch it, I might change my mind. But obviously, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, by far my favorite movie so far of the summer, potentially this year. Of course, granted, I haven't watched Oppenheimer yet, but obviously, I've just been I'll send you a text every time I'll like order a new statue or a toy or whatever. And I told you, I was like, oh man, I really freaking I got this Miguel O'Hara Hot Toys on pre-order. Yeah. Well, I freaking had to do it.
The 2099 book.
2099, baby.
Nice.
I had to do it. So I think 2099 Spider-Man is my favorite version of Spider-Man. I don't know if it's just his suit or this movie just won me over that much, his character in that movie, but
yeah.
I'm excited, man. Those colors just pop too.
Nice. That's cool. You'll have to let me know how that is.
Dude, I've just been what's his face? What's his name from Mint? Gem Mint?
Oh yeah, I don't know his real
I
name.
don't know his real name, but that guy from Gem Mint Collectibles or whatever, he was reading it. He's the one that actually sold me on it because he was like, "Yeah, I've just been getting up early and just like reading like 5 or 6 issues every morning." And I'm like, "Dang, it must be really pretty good."
That's cool. Yeah, I've heard good things about it. It was sold out too, a lot of
Yeah,
places.
So like I said, these have been sitting here for a while, so
Yeah,
I didn't. I was like, I better scoop it up before it's hard to get. And I wanted that cover because I think I don't know where I saw it. It was sold out. I think Organic Price Books was sold out.
yeah. Those ones went fast. 2099 went faster than I think a lot of people thought.
So that one was off eBay, pretty good price. I mean, shoot, I think it was like 115, maybe 120 with like tax. Which I mean, it's pretty good considering the fact that
It's a 150 book, right?
yeah, and also was sold out. So I mean,
Yeah,
I'll take it.
that's good. If anything you can get under like cover, it's good.
All right, let's see. We got this other. This is obviously a book as well. I really admire Organic Price Books on their packaging.
Yeah,
They really wrap it up in there, man.
It's the best in the game for sure.
They put a lot of that brown paper in there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I wanted this one for a while, and I told myself I'm not gonna get this until I finish Superman, Death and Return of Superman, but I just couldn't wait. Especially since I was like, oh, I'm on track. I've been reading a lot. I'm gonna finish Death and Return of Superman.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I went ahead and pulled the trigger on this one, but obviously my favorite hero,
Superman, Batman. Nice.
And the Man of Steel.
Cool.
And I love this spine too.
Yeah. They have two of those, right? There's two of them.
There's two of them, yeah. So I'll probably get the second one after I finish this one.
It's Loeb, right? Jeff Loeb writes it.
Yeah, Jeff Loeb and his son wrote, I think a couple of stories or maybe just one story, and his son died.
Yeah, his son passed away.
That's so crazy, man. His son died, and then like a bunch of creators got together and like kind of finished his work.
Yeah, his son. Well, yeah, and his son passed away of cancer, I think.
Yeah, that's so crazy. I didn't even know that, but yeah, I'm excited to read it, man. Superman, Batman, Omnibus Volume 1.
Nice.
World's
I'm excited for you.
Oh man, I'm excited. So that'll be obviously that'll be here in the rotation. Now the next one is the big boy. The next one is the big boy. All right. You know I had to do it to him.
There she is.
There it is. Sideshow. I've been waiting on this freaking thing for a hot minute now. Now, obviously, Batman being my favorite superhero, I've been collecting the premium format, the quarter scale statues of all of Batman and Batman rogues. And now we have probably the most important villain in the history of all villains.
Got a Joker.
The Joker, baby. The Joker. Man, I was really excited when they announced this. They showed this at Comic-Con last year.
Nice.
And when I saw it, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to pre-order it for sure. That's kind of what really sold me on collecting the statues, because I was collecting the McFarlane toys, and I was like, I don't know, man. Like McFarlane toys, I like Todd McFarlane, but they just don't make good quality toys in my opinion.
Yeah, they're
compared to like Marvel Legends. Like Marvel Legends are so really good articulation. Oh, here it is.
That's cool.
The Joker.
Nice.
So I'll probably do like a proper unboxing video and put it up. I don't really have anything else. It's just
you can save it.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited for this one. This one's like very sinister looking,
That's cool, boss.
demonic looking Joker. So I'm excited to.
You got space for it? You got to make space.
I gotta make space. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move the Callisto statue. I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably gonna sell it.
Yeah, I've thought about selling mine too, because at some point, like Nova's gonna get old enough and be like, "Hey, that's scary."
Right. Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's not even worth it. I have the Dead Space helmet and the like Pip Boy, and I'm like, all right, that's good for like video game stuff.
Right. Yeah. And it's just like Callisto was good. You know.
Yeah, it was good.
It was decent. It was good, but like I want other things. You know.
Yeah.
I want other things.
It's just like right now mine's tucked into the corner because like I don't really have any space for it anywhere to put it like show it off. So it's just not even getting shown off.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna sell it. Sell the steel. The steelbook's so nice though.
I know I won't sell the steelbook. I'll just sell the statue. Probably.
I'll sell it all, man. I'm gonna sell the game, steelbook, everything. Hopefully get a decent price on it. And then I'll probably end up buying it again for like PlayStation just for the trophies, you know?
Yeah.
Just to go get the trophies.
You said, did you play the DLC for it?
Yeah, it was actually kind of fun. Final Transmission. A lot of people didn't like it. I kind of liked it.
Okay.
They have like a survival horde mode too, which was kind of fun.
Oh, really? That game was wild. Yeah, I need to get the DLC for it. I haven't played it.
Yeah, it was good. They added like a hard mode. They added like an arcade mode.
Yeah, they added like New Game Plus.
Yeah, New Game
like
Plus.
an extra hard mode.
So it was exciting. I mean, it was a decent enough game.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Obviously, they had stealth. It almost felt like Evil Within 2 at some points.
Oh, really?
With like the stealth.
For me, I was getting more like Resident Evil vibes mixed with like Space Station, like Alien, you know.
Yeah, Alien Isolation. Oh my gosh, don't even.
Yeah. I'll tell my like coworker about our like nights running Alien Isolation. And
dude.
I was like, we had it hooked up to Connect at one point, and I was like, it was just too scary.
Just unplug this, please. Dude,
Yeah.
Freshman year, that was crazy. Freshman year in college, playing Alien Isolation. I beat that game. All those gamer score points are my points.
Yeah, I know. I appreciate it. I look back at it, I'm like, oh yeah, Roll did it on the hardest difficulty too.
Dude, that game was good, and it's crazy because I've rebought that game. I think I have that game on Xbox and on PlayStation 4. I think I got it on sale on both of those for like $5 or $10, and like I'll try to play it again, but then I start getting nervous. Like my palms start getting sweaty, and I'm like, oh man, it's coming up on me. But and
they did a limited run games of it for Switch with like a steelbook and everything.
I saw that not too long ago, right?
Yeah, it was like last month or something.
It looks cool, man.
It does look cool. It's like all green and everything.
Yeah. Wait, wasn't the steelbook like black and then like with green highlights?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, but the other stuff in it where it was green, like bright green, is cool.
Yeah, man. It was limited run games. They do some pretty cool stuff, but sometimes it's just like really pricey.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Which I mean, it's limited run, so it's like
they have to sustain their model.
Right.
So that's what. Yeah, that space thing was like, text title license. It was like $300 and something.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was like $350, wasn't it? Or three. Oh no, the Dead Space was $275, and then with like tax, it'd come out with like $303.
Yeah, it's like $303. Yeah, but still, I was like, dang, it's a lot. That's a lot of money.
It did come with some good stuff though. Like the helmet alone is really good. The steelbook, the game, the little trinkets that came with it.
The little marker, the little like pin. You got like a soda patch.
I kept the pin when I sold the.
You kept the pin?
Yeah, I was like, I almost kept the marker too, but I was like, no, I better throw it in there. I mean, more to keeping the pin. The lithograph is really nice too.
What's that?
The lithograph that comes with it.
Oh yeah, that's cool too. Yeah, I have that set up in there.
I really like your Tears of the Kingdom lithograph. That one looks really nice.
It's metal.
It's metal. Dang.
Yeah, it's really that's what makes. I feel like that really like helps set that collector's edition apart because it comes with like pins of the They're not beasts in Tears of the Kingdom. They're different, like temples that you get, but it comes with pins of those. But they're just like square. They're not even colored. They're just like kind of brown. And then the steelbook is just kind of like brown.
Right.
And so the rest of it's just kind of brown. But that steel like lithograph is so cool.
Yeah, it looks nice. I love that image too. He's just like on the cloud or like
over like Hyrule. Yeah, that's a good one.
I like that one a lot. Yeah, man. It's crazy. I've tried playing that game again, but now that we've started playing Elden Ring, I gave up on it again.
Yeah, I got my all my armor leveled up to like the 3rd out of 4 levels.
Okay.
And I have 4 of the like 5 temples done. And so now I just really need to hit some shrines, like upgrade my weapon or upgrade my armor like 1 more level each set, and then do that last little thing, and I'm ready to go.
You're gonna go hit the boss. What is it?
Yeah, I have like over 100 hours in it though too. So.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, I get so discouraged. Sometimes I just find it so tedious to play that game.
It's fun. It's fun because like you do think that like all right, it's just gonna be so much work and everything, but you can do anything you want.
Right.
Like it doesn't have to be. You don't have to like. You're like, all right, I need to go like do a shrine. It's like, well, you can go to this little village and like buy a house and build a house and like.
Oh shit, that's fun.
Yeah, you can do like anything you want really, and so that's what makes it like a lot of fun. I think that's why it's gonna win like most people's game of the year.
Yeah. What other game could compete this year? Spider-Man 2 could compete. Starfield can compete.
Yeah, Starfield. I feel like Starfield's going to get a 10, and I feel like Spider-Man's going to get a 10.
I feel like those are the only 2 games, right? No, there are only 2 other games that would compete.
Yeah, something else came out. Well, like Resident Evil 4 remake, but I don't know, like a lot of people won't consider it because it's not like new IP or anything or a new game.
I think they consider Resident Evil 2 back when it came out.
They'll like consider it, especially since it got a 10, but I don't think it'll beat Resident Evil 4 won't beat Tears of the Kingdom as of right now.
No.
And so
I don't see it doing it either.
That's what I'm trying to think. Games that are going to come out. I really don't think like that 2D Mario is going to be fun, but it's not going to be game of the year.
Right. Yeah.
And that's really it. And like Alan Wake 2, I think is going to be fun, but I think it's going to come out like the first one. The first one came out Red Dead Redemption, Fallout New Vegas, Call of Duty Black Ops, the first one. It just like it came out in like a year where there was just like big heavy hitters, and so it's doing the same thing again. It's coming out in a year with like Spider-Man 2, Tears of the Kingdom, Starfield. Like
I hate that sometimes for companies. Like, man, they've been working on this game for so long. Like, surely a lot of game developers like dream and goals are like, oh, we want to win Game of the Year.
Yeah.
It's got to be in like the back of their minds, and like we're gonna do our best job on this game, and then like when are we gonna release it? Oh, this year? This year there's Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, it's so tough. Like Nintendo's dropping bangers left, right, and center. And then, like, Microsoft has actually got off its ass and probably has like a good game.
Yeah,
and like Sony's gonna put out another one of their like AAA exclusives. It's gonna be awesome. So.
Everybody's firing on all cylinders, I feel like.
Yeah, this is like the year, because then next year, like Microsoft will have some good things, but like Fable's not going to come out next year. They have one like it's like a Clockwork Revolution or something like that. It looks pretty good. But
it looks like the BioShock game, right?
Yes, yeah, that one's theirs. And so,
dude, have you ever seen? I probably asked you this before. Have you ever seen the Judas trailer?
The which one? Judas? I thought you sent it to me before.
The creator of
BioShock.
Yeah, dude. Let me look it up real quick. Judas trailer. I type in Judas into YouTube, and it brings up Judas Priest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Die too, boss. I'm on 4%.
You're 4%. All right, let's watch this trailer real quick, and then and then
you gotta watch. You gotta watch what I sent you on Xbox as well.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Or it's from last night, but yeah.
Okay, I'll definitely do it. Let's see. Can you see what I got?
I can't see it.
No. Oh, you can or you can't see it?
No,
Oh,
I can't see.
oh, there we go. I had to.
There we go.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, man, I'm really excited for this game.
When does this come out?
I don't think they have an announcement for it, but
Isn't released.
I think it was just like a teaser trailer. Yeah, reveal trailer.
The ship is dying, and my only way out of here is with one of them.
This song reminds me of that video.
Makes you think of like Black Flag.
People say I have this coming. And you know what? They're right.
Looks good. It looks like a better Atomic Heart.
Yeah, man, I'm excited for it. Definitely one of my anticipated games.
Yeah, that one's cool. Looks good.
Lever, Johnny Lever. That just reminds me of that YouTube video where all the guys are drunk in the bar.
Yeah.
Lever, Johnny Lever. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm excited for that game for sure.
Yeah, it looks good.
But I mean, it was a fun conversation, man. We need to do this more often.
Yeah.
We need to
We'll have to get together. You have to come over and show me Elden Ring tips and tricks.
Oh yeah, you need to watch all the videos I'm sending you.
I do watch all the videos, and I'm like, all right, I'm still getting my ass handed to me.
Okay, well, yeah, I'll have to go over there and explain scaling and leveling up.
Okay.
And then we can tackle it. We got to beat this thing, man.
I almost killed. I got the Knights Cavalry down to like one hit. I got the fucking dragon down to one hit earlier.
Yeah.
And so
I'm
getting there.
You got to master the roll, the dodge.
Those ones I'm on the horse. Like with the dragon, as long as I can get away from the fire, like and just circle his legs, that's like been my strategy. And then the Knights Cavalry, he's a little tougher, but like I've been like trying to utilize. For him, it's mostly just I'll run out of stamina on the horse.
Right. Yeah.
Because I'm doing attacks and I'm like jumping or I'm like sprinting off, and sometimes he'll catch me. He's got like such a long like weapon. He'll catch me on it, and it takes half my health. I'm like, fuck.
The reach is crazy sometimes. Yeah. I think at some points you got to just like accept that. Okay, I just need to walk and let my stamina, because your stamina will start filling up.
Yeah. No, definitely. I just when I'm in like the heat of battle, it takes a lot for me to like look at the top left of the screen and see like, oh shit, I'm actually out of stamina. Maybe
that's how these games get you, man. You just think you can't do it, but you can. You just got to do it, and it's like, oh whoa, I can do it. Like I can just walk and then dodge at the last possible second.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, man. Well, let's do this again sometime. Well, I think what I really want to do is let's do a deep dive on Superior Spider-Man.
Okay.
I want to do it, and I want to go through each issue, and we just talk about the things that we liked or disliked, or how the story just played out. Okay. Honestly, that's one of my favorite Spider-Man books as of right now. So
yeah, no, it's great. I really enjoyed it too. I'd give it like an A, for sure.
All right, man. Well, yeah, let's do a deep dive sometime, maybe next weekend or something, and then we'll pull up our books and just flip through it issue by issue and just talk.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, man. Well, have a good night, and I'll see you later.
You too. Later.
Later, boss.